All right, on the assignment, it's 22 through 32 evens. The first, these 6 all give you 2 sides. We're just going to do every other one, so you do 3 like this, and then on these 6, they give you a side and an angle. So we'll just do 3 of those. And then 38, 42, 38 has this elevation again. So you can figure this out. It's the difference between the elevations. Okay. 42 and 43 are making staircases. So if this is X right here, this would be the same right there, right? Because they're alternate interior. And so would that, and so, well, up here it would be the same. So remember, that is what they're looking for, I believe. Yeah. So what you got is a right triangle right there, and then X would be that angle, the same as that one. They give you the dimensions here for the 2 types. So, let's do one of these, 22, and then one of these, 28. 22, all of these again, round to nearest 10. We're solving the right triangle. So, first we got to find the missing side, AB. Since we know the 2 sides, use the Pythagorean theorem. Leg squared plus leg squared, square rooted, will give us the hypotenuse. And that is 29. So AB is 29. Then, to find the side, or the angle, you can find A or B. I'll just find A. 20 is given, and that's adjacent to A. 21 is given, and that's opposite of A. So opposite and adjacent is the tangent ratio. So the tangent of A equals opposite, 21, over adjacent, 20. So to figure out what angle A is, you got to move the tangent over. That's where you use the inverse key. So A equals tangent inverse of 21/20ths. So 21 divided by 20, and then the tangent inverse of that is 46.39, which we'd round to 46.4 degrees.
So you need to find the other leg and then both the angles?
Yep. And then now that we found A, you don't need to do another trig function, although you could. All you got to do is subtract it off of 90, because A and B, or the other 2 angles, will always add up to 90 in a right triangle. So just take 90 minus 46.4, and you get 43.6.
Do you want to, I just want to like find out angle A, angle B, and the hypotenuse. Can I put that instead of AB?
Oh yeah,
You want, okay.
yep, that's fine. Just as long as you know which is which.
So you always find the 2 sides of the hypotenuse?
Well, you find whatever's missing. So here you know the 2 sides, so you need to find one more side and 2 angles.
Doesn't matter what
Does it matter which angles?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 2 that are missing. We always know this is a 90. So you just find the other 2 angles. There's only 3 angles. So 24, you do the same thing, find the hypotenuse and then find the 2 angles. 26, you got to find the leg and then the 2 angles. Then on the next page, instead of giving us 2 sides, they give us an angle and a side. So the easy one is the missing angle, angle P. You just subtract that off of 90, just like we did when we found the other angle. 90 minus 26 is 64. Then you got to find either P or Q. Here's the angle given to us. They give us the hypotenuse, and I'll just find Q, which is opposite of the angle. Opposite and hypotenuse is sine. So the sine of my angle, 26, equals the opposite Q over the hypotenuse, 4.5. So you take it times 4.5 to get the Q by itself. And you you get 1.97, which would round to 2. So since this is 2, to find the missing side, you use the Pythagorean theorem. When you're looking for a leg, you have to subtract them. It's 4.5 squared minus 2 squared and square rooted. So that would be 4.03, which would just round to 4. So there's the 3 missing things in 28.